Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. So, in the last video, we were doing another one of the 4 worm hunt quests that we were given by Sir Maximilian. The first 2 involved deciphering some inscriptions on a stone tablet, and then checking out another set of ruins for some other stone tablet and assisting some monks with kind of some research. Turned out that their research was researching what it feels like to get disemboweled by a cyclops, and we kind of had to find some ruinous items like another stone tablet thing on our own. And now this third one here, we are there's a hole in the ground there. Now we are doing a different thing. This fortress here was built to fight off goblin invasions. However, it doesn't seem to be doing its job because the goblins have actually invaded. And now, this was barred, so now we can get out here. So now we're here to fight off the goblin invasion. That's our current goal. Now there's a bunch of hobgoblins and things out here. I'm mostly concerned with those ballista up above there. Yeah, and we can't get in this building. It's locked. There's going to be a bunch of cyclopes around here. By a bunch I mean 2. Oops, did not mean to fall down there. Can't get in there because that's locked off. This area is a bit of a concern because there are those ballista up above that are shooting down at me and my pawns. There was another ballista up over here. Maybe if my pawns keep those other ballista busy, I can actually pick them off, because that's kind of the intention, I believe, of this ballista, is to stop those others from shooting at you. Which is what I would really like to do. Also, we picked up the let's see, where are you? You are. It looks like maybe we did take care of one. I don't know exactly. It looks like the other one's up there to the right a bit. And this ballista has been completely destroyed, so we're not using that anymore. We did get the lever. And I still splat on the ground. That's unfortunate. It was worth a bit of experimentation. We did get the lever that we need to open the door here. Whoops, we have to go on this side. We were tasked with finding a way to open these main gates here, so that the rest of the army could come in here and assist us with the battle. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yep, and there's a bunch of extra troops, and they're going to help us take on the cyclopes and the goblins and the hobgoblins and all those nasty creatures. Okay, that's actually a pretty easy jump. And this time I'll actually slide down the ladder. I mean, sliding down ladders is pretty quick in this game. Yeah, we're just going to kind of have to come to terms with that ballista that's remaining over there that's still shooting at us. Not much we can do about it at this point. At least I don't think. I don't think I could hit it with an arrow or anything like that. Could try. I just don't think I have the range to hit that thing. Yeah. Oh well, not a big deal. We have these extra soldiers here. They're going to make it a lot easier to take on these cyclopes.
Let's have that held off.
And I used up all my stamina on all those attacks. Now it's going to take me a moment to get out of the way. This Cyclops has a helmet on, so we can't actually hit him in his weak point, which is kind of unfortunate, but not really anything we can do about that. Again, I love these fire daggers that I have right now because, and I do need to use some items to cure myself, by the way. I love these daggers that I'm using right now because they can very, very, very easily ignite enemies. And as you can see, this Cyclops here has just been on fire for a significant portion of the fight here. And this one I'm going to climb up on him and peck away at him, although I do need to keep my stamina up. Do I have something that would... Dose of strength, I can give that to somebody, I don't need it for now. Health to the whole party. I'll eat the back fat oil. It covers a fair bit of stamina. Looks like Sir Robert got more or less killed. Oh, man. Oh, Sir Robert died, so we actually failed the quest. Or we didn't fail the quest, like we successfully completed it in a we got defeated way. That's unfortunate. I didn't know that could happen. Also, I need to get the heck out of here.
This makes the eye an easier target.
That's interesting. I didn't know that that could actually happen.
Find an opening, then strike.
Alright, leveled up. Is that one dead? Oh, we killed that one. Okay, that's good. Now to stamina again. Ew. Are my pawn's not going to attack that thing?
Is that all you have?
I really wish that Lucy would be casting her offensive magics. That's kind of the problem. Is she's very much a medicant type of pawn right now, meaning that she focuses a lot on curative magic, restoring my party's health, that sort of thing. Which is unfortunate because she, as a mage, she should also be like my main damage dealer. Especially against things like these Cyclopes, which are weak to magic damage. Alright, well that's two of them down, and I know that we technically lost or were defeated. Looks like he fell on some items there. Gonna have to wait till these bodies decay a bit. See if there's anything else. I know that we technically failed the quest, but I am going to continue forward. That ballista up there is just incredibly annoying. Now I think we need... Oh, liquid vim. That would have been useful. I think we need to go down one of these pathways, these tunnels here, to actually get up into the keep there, where we need to go. And it's apparently not this one, because that hole is something we can't get through. Let's try these others over here. And that one we're not going to be able to fit down. That's a goblin-sized hole, not a human-sized hole. Ah, this one looks like we can go down. Seems to be headed in the correct direction as well. Ah, okay. Yep, so we hit the loading zone, so we're now in the next area.
I smell goblin. I feel familiar with this area now.
This is interesting. I don't actually know how this is all going to turn out now because we we failed the quest, kind of. So a bunch of goblins and a bunch of hobgoblins in here. These are the tunnels that they're using, the goblins were using, to actually get into the fortress. Yep. I'm going to pick up a lot of this devil wort. I mean, I would pick it up anyway. But it's something that we have not encountered before. Oh, liquid vim, that's fantastic. It's a plant we have not encountered before, so there's a chance that we can use it to, like, upgrade our equipment or something like that. Fantastic, and Lucy has reached her highest rank in her current vocation. That's very, very exciting.
Did it!
Cool. Yep, just lots of goblins. As usual, they're irritating, and you can potentially get overwhelmed just because there's such a large number of them that attack you all at once in here. But, as my pawns like to say, even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still. They're just goblins. Doesn't matter how many the game wants to throw at me. They're still just goblins. Alright. Bunch of potions and items and stuff that the goblins have been hoarding in here.
There's a tangled knot of paths inside. What's that? Well.
Up here it looks like there's a whole bunch of money. Many, many, many bags of money just floating around there. Yeah, that was $19,000 just for picking all those up. Not bad at all. And then we keep going forward. There we go.
What else would you expect with my help?
What's this? To judge from the smell, the air is made special.
Alright, not bad. And then here's a gate, so it looks like we're getting close to getting inside something. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I do remember this. I don't actually remember how to open that. We need to get in there. I don't know that the game is going to let me in there, since our quest is not going so well. Maybe there's something I have to do elsewhere. There was another one of these tunnels that we could go down. Bunch more devil wort. Alright. Alright, this tunnel is explored for now. I guess there's that giant room there that we can't really get into. We'll deal with that later, though. Hopefully.
Their numbers.
This is a fight best avoided, Master.
Through here, and we'll be to the goblin's den.
Oh, and a bunch of the goblins are back, of course. That's fantastic. And I would like to be able to get up in there. Well, I don't actually know that I can do that right now. Nope.
Let's have its armor and shield off.
Yeah, that worked.
They grow frenzied.
Nope, there we go. Now we can open that door, and we can get in here. I don't actually know what's in here, or if there's anything important in here. Coins.
Burn them.
More tunnel downwards. Silver ore, that's exciting. And apparently that's it. Oh well. I am okay with that. Always like exploring new areas. And then there was, whoops, this is the tunnel we just came from. And looks like we cannot go down that one. And I'm now over encumbered because I've been picking up all this junk. Of course.
Perhaps we'll find what's inside. Even in numbers, our weakling still.
So we can't go down that tunnel.
Did it?
The big one that we could go down right there didn't lead us anywhere. I don't believe we can get inside yet. Still. Yeah, we can't get inside. Oh, we might be done with this quest, unfortunately. And then, if I recall, this one I don't think went anywhere, did it? No, just more stuff that we can't actually get to. See, and there was nothing else in here. This was just some prison cells and like some items and stuff. There was a port crystal that we picked up in there.
Do not just attack blindly.
And I don't think...
Please don't overdo it.
Let's see, I don't think we can go down this one.
Small
Yeah, this one's too small.
Goblin!
Ah, yes, this has something to do with like character creation. I think if you have a small enough character, you can actually slip through those holes like the goblins. Which is interesting. It's a interesting little impact to character creation, making the size and shape of your character actually matter. And we do have a port crystal here, and I am presumably going to want to come back to this fortress later. So I'm going to drop off a port crystal here so that we have some sort of shortcut to get back to this location. Whoops, wrong button. Of course. I do that constantly. Special? Tools? Ah, tools. Jeez, I have a lot of junk. I need to go sell a bunch of this stuff off. Can't be used now. What? It might have to be outside, so I'm going to try going just outside here. And then we'll use the port crystal. And then we'll use a fairy stone to go back to town and report how horrible we are and that the Arisen is a total failure. Which is very sad.
It is known as the Shadow Fort. It was fought against a goblin invasion.
Alright, can I use the port crystal here? Oops. Let's go to tools. Okay, we can use it here. Hooray! We have a new fast travel destination that we can very quickly reach. Oh, okay. So with that, I think just back to town. Back to Grand Soren. That was interesting. I did not know that that was possible. That was a possible outcome. I wonder if it's going to have us go back, because this is potentially story related. Oh, and I keep forgetting that I have that lantern equipped. Alright, my slow running speed is irritating me. So I'm going to make a quick detour over here, and I'm going to sell a bunch of junk. I'm going to do all my inventory management off screen. So I'll be back when I have my space sorted out. I also tweaked our skills ever so slightly. I didn't have anything new for me. Lucy is back to being a sorcerer instead of just a mage. And she acquired a skill, since she maxed out her her mage vocation. She's at the highest rank in that mage vocation. she was able to acquire an augment that cuts in half the amount of damage she takes while she is casting a spell. So that's pretty fantastic. There was another augment that just, it says, straight up boosts your magic attack power, like I thought. I did not have enough discipline to buy that with her yet, so we'll do that once we have a bit more discipline. It was quite expensive for that skill. But that's okay. We got one really good one. Now we're going to come back here and report our failure.
A shame the fortress could not be won back. 'Twas a failure in our preparations. The men of the hold sent word of your efforts, though. You have roused them mightily. Morale is a precious thing, as his grace would like agree. Pray take heart, sir.
Okay, so it kind of counts as done, and we got some money and experience. That's unusual. So he has one more worm hunt quest for us. That involves looking into the cult known as Salvation. That is one of the quests that will disappear. Whoops, wrong button. One of the quests that will disappear when we do... I was on that quest. When we go talk to the Duke. A bunch of quests will... I'm pretty sure a bunch of quests will disappear. And I think a bunch of these side quests too. Not these, like, get some items and kill some monsters. You know, none of those quests. But some of these other ones. Troublesome Tome. Seeking Salvation, that one. And I think Tracking Down Valmiro. I think these ones that involve NPCs directly, I think these will all go away when we go to talk to the Duke. So I'm going to work on this side quest now. It's one that I picked up in one of the recent videos. Basically, back here in Casardis, there's a boy who kind of gets lost in his thoughts and goes wandering off and typically ends up getting into trouble. And so we encountered him once, and then I kind of lost heart and didn't choose to follow him any further. But we're going to go back and we're going to check in on him and see how he's doing. So he was in town. Oh, and also rabbits.
Share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Gotta hunt me some rabbits. Cool. Not going to spend a ton of time hunting rabbits. I will run around and pick up some herbs, though. I could probably use some more nightcry, probably use some mushrooms if I can get some here. Well, that seems unlikely. Yeah, looks like we're just going to get kindling. I'm going to run up here real quick and grab some herbs while I'm thinking of it.
The rocks here may hold ore.
Nightcry is a decent thing to have. Cape flower, also probably good. More nightcry.
One never knows what such forgotten
More
corners
nightcry.
may hold.
And I think... So last time, Valmiro, we found him. He was down here on the beach. He was wounded. And we had to give him some greenwarish to help him recover a little bit. And thinking about it, if he keeps running into trouble, which that kind of seems like the theme of this quest, odds are we're going to need to give him some more greenwarish. And I probably shouldn't have combined all of it into...
What's that?
other items. So, hooray! Now begins the hunt, looking for more greenwarish. In retrospect, that was kind of a silly decision of mine. There we go, and we killed all of our rabbits. That's exciting. It's a lot of money and a bit of experience.
There's no way we can
Nightcry. Just gonna do a quick swoop through here and look for some herbs. If not, I can just like run into town and buy some.
This looks interesting.
I was thinking we could find a bunch before we get to Valmiro. Actually, you know what? I think... Oh, whoops. That's what I wanted to do. Let's see. I cannot form complete sentences. No, I think my party... Yeah, okay, I think Lucy and everybody else has a bunch. So I'm just going to give them all back over to my main character here. And now we don't have to worry about looking for any more. And I don't actually need to kill rabbits anymore, so that's an unusual feeling, letting rabbits live. So he was headed towards the encampment last time. He was going to go check something out over here.
dark.
Yep, he didn't quite make it.
It's human, aye?
Not again. Please. Herbs. 2 of them.
Yep, so now he needs 2.
I am eternally in your debt, Kaz. After my last trial, I thought to bring herbs of my own, but they were used all afore I took notice. Seems caution is first to go when inspiration strikes. Still, I count this journey a success, made more so by your fine company. Perhaps to the Witchwood next.
Oh boy. Yes, he's heading towards an area called the Witchwood. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong with that.
He certainly has a talent for this now.
So, of course, again, we are going to go after him. The Witchwood is an area that we have not explored or encountered yet, so we may not necessarily know where it is, and in this quest, again, hunting him down and trying to figure out where he's gone is kind of the bulk of the fun, the bulk of the purpose behind this quest. I do actually know where the Witchwood is. It's not too terribly far, but it is back up here. Towards this other, I don't know, kind of the southwestern corner of Grancis on our map. You'll see. We have to go all the way back up here, though. I'm hoping that we can just run past any wolves that are in the area. I'd rather not fight them. Yep, and all the plants that we picked before are gone, so I'm not going to be able to get any herbs there. I do have enough green warish, though, to finish this, because, spoilers, he's probably going to be wounded again when we get to him.
Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the slopes, Master.
Okay, cool, so it looks like none of the stuff respawned since last time we were here, and that's okay.
See what lies ahead.
This scenery is quite a change.
So normally, from here,
Foes may fight as fiercely
we
as
wander around
enemies.
here and fight off a bunch of humans, and then there's like a fortress over there, and then Bloodwater Beach is like back there somewhere, and then the keep that we were just at is kind of off to the right there. That's the direction we go. We have not explored over here to the left. So that is what my next goal is going to be. Because it just so happens there's going to be a forest over here known as the Witchwood.
Caution, Master. There may be wolves about.
I do believe we have a little ways to go. Yeah, and we're going to have to fight through a bunch of wolves and whatnot. That's okay, though. We got this far without any fights. I'm happy with that.
You bet.
There we go.
Allow them to surround you.
Crabs cast shadows fit to hide.
Find an opening, then strike.
Stay ready.
Awesome. Very, very easy. Wolves are easy to deal with. Yeah, and I landed on that wolf. That's so satisfying when that attack actually works.
It's not worth the time. You will not hit them swinging blindly.
Keep well clear of those fangs.
I would like to get some more mushrooms if I can, so I'm going to stop at these mushroomy logs. One. It's better than nothing.
Unleash fierce fire.
Alright, and now the screen is getting all sorts of foggy, so apologies if it's difficult to see. But this is the Witchwood, and it is a very nasty, foggy area. That's kind of the charm of this place. It's kind of maze-like, just because the fog makes it tough to see.
I've lost count.
My back, neck, and head, stomach too.
He's just right here on the pathway.
Yet again. Please, cause I need herbs. 3.
And 3 more green warish. Let's see what happens this time.
1,000 apologies, cuz. Somehow, you always end up bearing my burden. I considered myself well equipped this time, truly. But my stores were heavy, the monster was quick of foot, and And I lacked the everyday sense to avoid such a mess in the first place. In the future, I shall confine my explorations to the village proper. These wanderings of mine lead only to trouble. I'll straight away to home, and no delay. You have my word on this.
Cool.
He's safely on his way.
So normally, like a very quick way to get home would be to run through the Witchwood. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to explore the Witchwood right now. We will come back and explore it in a future video. Probably, I'm thinking about doing like a side quest video next, or a few side quest videos. I might explore the Witchwood then. But because we have the Eternal Fairy Stone, and because they added a new Quack being a combination of fast and quick, because my brain was trying to say both those at the same time. There's a new set of port crystals, there we go, outside of Cassardis here. We can teleport very, very quickly back to town, so this is something that is much speedier over the original Dragon's Dogma. Used to not be able to quick travel as easily. So we're going to run back here to town, and we're going to check up on our friend and make sure that he did indeed make it back here successfully, because he kind of has a habit of getting wounded while just wandering down a straight road. And I believe that we can talk to the fisherman who gave us the quest. Last time he was just right over here. Yeah, I think the time of day is kind of throwing off... Ah. There's a circle in the minimap. I was going to say, I think the time of day is throwing off the locations of people.
Feeling alright?
Are you... Okay, so they're not in this building, they're in the other building. They're back in the ale house around the corner here. Yep, this is the guy who gave us the quest in the first place.
Pleased to see Valmiro about, and none the worse for wear, it would seem. He's a wandering spirit. I know it pains him to cause worry, but he can't manage otherwise. In any case, cousin, you have my thanks.
Fantastic, and that is another side quest complete. Exciting. Okay, I am going to end this video just as soon as I search. There's usually, must not have respawned yet. There's usually like an airtight flask sitting there and some mushrooms and whatnot that you can take. Okay, I'm going to end this video, and thank you for joining me, everybody, and I will see you next time.